Um, it's 9 p.m.
Hmm?
I think we'll visit the...
I have heard from some of the others about your adventures in the lands of the Sword Coast north of here. It all sounds rather exciting.
Okay, she's sounding a bit more upbeat than usual. And yeah, completely lost my train of thought. Alright, see what Aerie has to say. Yeah, I think Jin will reply with in a similarly upbeat tone. Yes, it was a great adventure and a successful one. As well, I defeated my half-brother and stopped the war. Yeah. Many people speak reverentially of you. You've gained much, and I want to have that as well. I want to shed my doubt and wring whatever I can out of the life that I have. Oh, I know it must sound strange for me to say it, but if I'm going to face my life as it is, I want to experience everything that I can. I want to feel the thrill and fear of combat, to pit my magic against our foes. I want to be awed and terrified, to feel everything that my life has to offer, or good or bad. Does that sound strange, Shin? Does it make me odd? No, I'm glad to see the change in you. Thank you, Jin. I'm glad of it. I'm glad of it as well. I'm free and traveling, both excited and nervous at the same time. Almost feels as if I'm flying again. Alright, she's certainly coming around. That's good. Now, as I was saying, I think, yeah, we're gonna go back to the compound and see what was in that. Well, it looked like a bank safe. So, Jin's hoping for either evidence linking the guarded compound to the code of the unseen eye, or lots of gold. Although, yeah, still have no idea what that compound was about. Alright. I think we'll
Yes?
use... Oh, okay, it doesn't have spirit on. Okay. Alright, this must be the transition from day to night. Alright, that probably
What
makes
is my
travel a bit
task?
more dangerous. I think we still have protection against... Oh no, we don't. Okay. I think
What
we
is
will,
it
in that
now?
case, use...
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes.
Taking against evil. And given that Jin doesn't have any armors, he might as well wear his
On my
brand new
honor.
armor.
I await your word.
Might also visit the graveyard in a bit, but first we'll go back to the temple district and check out what's in the safe that we couldn't open earlier.
It shall be.
Kappa is quite an unnerving place to travel at night. So I should mention that, oh, I think I've gone the wrong way, yeah. I should mention that the reason why Jin wants to speak to, well, wants to go to the graveyard and speak to Valen's mistress, because, essentially he, never really trusted Galen Bale, and now it's become pretty clear that Galen Bale is, certainly been spying on him,
You must gather your party
and he's probably a member of the Shadow Thieves, who Jin is not too eager to work with. And even more so,
Consider it done.
Galen Bale clearly does not want Jin to speak to Valen's mistress, whoever she is. And that just makes Jin want to know why.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So, yeah, he certainly wants to speak to both Galen Bale and Valen's mistress.
I will do my best.
And he'll speak to Valen's mistress first, precisely because Galen told him not to. I think there's a... yeah, there it is. I think there's a door still there. Okay. So, just check the traps again.
I think.
What do you require? Yes. Yes?
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
Drink. Actually, I should check again. Try do it again without the
What is very
potion.
well.
You require I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Alright. Drink.
Where shall I fleet of foot and all that?
Alright. Okay, 666 gold. I think that's a one of fear and probably flame arrows. Alright, arrows of fire. Yeah, wonder fear. Yeah, I don't think it's too useful, but I think Aerie. Alright, Jin already has one, so Aerie will definitely hold on to this one. Also, we'll take the opportunity to reorganize potions a bit. So, Jin has 5, Animant, Mince. Jahira has 5. She doesn't really stay on the front line so much, so okay. Aerie's still holding on to this one, the Cloud Kill. I think it's only one charge, so probably keep the one of fear and backup. Master of Thievery, one with speed. Okay. Alright, I think these are invisibility. Yeah, this is what we got from Keta, who was quite a pain. Okay, I think Master Thievery is more circumstantial. I don't know what to do with these. I'm not sure if they have a utility value or if they're maybe a quest item. Let's hold on to that for now. +1, +2s, +1s. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. I don't think we
On
picked
my
up
honor.
much in
Done.
terms of So again, safe, offering no clues to the who owns this compound, for what purpose. Looks like almost like sort of a mansion of a secret society. But it's so secret they kept no notice to who they are and what they do in Nafkatla. Of all the temples which are
You must
open
gather
entry
your party
in
before
this
venturing
district, this
forth.
is the only one
You
that's
must gather your party
guarded.
before venturing forth.
As you
Okay.
ask.
pretty sure we searched everything downstairs as well, so
You must gather your party before...
still none the wiser as to the purpose of this compound.
It shall be.
I think given it's night time and it's quite convenient, I think we'll go to the graveyard district now. See if we can
Come on, let's
find
kill something now.
Valen's mistress. Just check that was what we were supposed to do. Oops, by date. Valen's mistress. And night in the graveyard district. No further instructions beyond that. So, it's the only district of the Fakla we've yet to visit. Okay.
What do you require? Consider it done.
You have arrived. I had worried I might have to discipline Valen for failing to deliver her message. I am Bohdi, and I greet you warmly.
Right, Bohdi. Wonder if Jim wonders if this is indeed Valen's mistress. Sounds like it. Didn't expect to find her so easily, or rather, she finds us. But she doesn't look very human. Can't see her very well beneath this dome, but Jin suspects she's probably a vampire. Right. Warm you may be, but you're in a very cold place. Was this necessary? I think it's pretty, yeah. I think Jin will offer his cautious greeting of sorts.
You may be concerned about why we must meet here. There are a number of reasons, only a few of which you need to worry about. First, I shall introduce myself. I am Bohdi.
Okay. Be wary, my friend. This creature is one of darkness. If you intend to deal with her, do so cautiously. I will prepare to call on Helm should signs of treachery arise. Right, so Imoen obviously noting that Bohdi is indeed a creature of darkness.
I have asked you here because we are unlikely to be overheard, and so you can see the benefits of working with me. Follow, please, and stay exactly in my step. You would regret doing other.
Okay. Don't think we have an option on that. Jin's a bit concerned about being led into a trap here.
This is the entrance to the hold that I offer you access to. Oh, I am sorry. I've moved ahead of myself. I should outline what I intend.
Well, she's a vampire. She's a pretty polite vampire.
You are employed, of course, and do errands occasionally. No doubt you have questioned the intent of your employer on occasion. If you haven't, then you should.
Well, Jin didn't think he was employed by anyone in particular. I mean, he worked briefly for Nalia in the Danese household, and then for, I guess, Togarius of the Cloud Wizards, but then we killed Togarius in the planar sphere, so I guess maybe Bohdi is referring to Galen Bale, perhaps. So Jin never considered himself an employee of Galen Bale. Okay.
You work for these shadow thieves, on the pretense they will help locate your missing companion, Imoen. Yes, they are shadow thieves, and yes, they are as nefarious as you've probably heard.
Alright, so Bohdi confirming Jin's suspicion that Galen Bale is a member of the Shadow Thieves. So she is wrong to presume that we've been working for the Shadow Thieves. Not really done anything for the Shadow Thieves. Apart from, I suppose, helped a few of their members in the odd skirmish against, well, now comes to think of it, probably vampires, and probably vampires of Bohdi's guild, actually. So maybe Bohdi is the leader of a guild that's currently at war with the Shadow Thieves, which would make various things we've seen make more sense if that is the case. I would offer an alternative. I would help you find your friend for 15,000 gold, so that's 5,000 less than Galen Bale. It is a sizable amount, less than the Shadow Thieves have asked, and coincidentally, it is what you have now. I've got a bit more than that, but she doesn't need to know. How do you know of our link to the Shadow Thieves? So Jahira is asking. What would they think of this meeting? Be careful, Jin, our lives may hang in the balance. So it sounds like Jahira is probably more concerned or scared, perhaps, of the Shadow Thieves than the vampires. Such an offer from this woman sends a chill up and down my spine like angry weasels, but Jin will know what to do. Even Boo is confident of this. Aerie is saying, I don't know if this is a good idea, Jin. I feel frightened all of a sudden. Maybe we should just leave. A strange deal, and yet it would save us much effort, no? It has, however, the feel of a deal with the devil. It would be good, however, to turn the tables on those vile thieves. Imoen is surprisingly open-minded to dealing with undead creatures, given that he's a knight of the Order of the Radiant Heart, servants of Helm. Perhaps this is not a bad idea. It would save much coin and achieve the same goal, it seems, although it would be certain to make enemies of the Shadow Thieves. Enough, it is obvious you have questions. Ask them, and appease your curiosity, if not your conscience. Right. Well, I think this is pretty clear. Obviously, Bohdi has also been spying on Jin in the party. Um, and even he's worked out that Galen Bale was a shadow thief. So, but she does seem to know a lot about Jin. Well, this question seems the answer is pretty obvious. 15,000 gold. um, right. I think Jin will ask how she has learned so much about him. I know a great deal about you in this place, Jin. You are a relative newcomer and have much to learn. Certainly you've had your doubts about those helping you. You will be unable to turn down my offer, even if I demand a few gestures to prove your loyalty. There's a monopoly in this town, but I intend to break it, so obviously she is indeed the leader of the guild that is rising to challenge the Shadow Thieves. Okay. I will ask you to weaken the resources of the Shadow Thieves. I'm not so vain as to think them easily destroyed, but many of their members will join me. I make no illusions about what will be required of you. I wish you to kill, and I wish you to terrorize. You must determine if you have the stomach for it. Alright, okay, so she's not even hiding the fact that she's essentially asking Jin to do pretty evil things here. 15,000 is a lot, but I will compensate you well for it, and ultimately have Imoen and a few magical. You will ultimately have Imoen and a few magical trinkets too. Rest assured, I will help you find Imoen. I will help you find Irenicus. Right, we've not even mentioned Irenicus. But not just for your reasons. I have an interest in Irenicus myself. Support me and you will revel in the destruction of the largest criminal organization south of Waterdeep. Though the big bad thieves have been rather soft of late. Right. As much as Jin finds thieves distasteful, you can't really be trusting vampires either. Difficult spot. I think I'll ask for more information. So, and you will help me find Imoen for 15,000. I still wonder why you would do this. You are within their structure, so you are valuable. I could stage open aggression, but that would spill much blood. And I always hate it when that happens. Difficult to imagine a vampire who hates spilling blood. This would be a peaceful arrival, relatively speaking. The deaths will be strategic, almost artistic. You'll be precise in your bloody strikes. Now is the time for deciding. You cannot wait too long. I tire of talking. Choose your allegiance, the masters you serve or the mistress that will let you destroy them. I generally prefer to serve neither, to be honest. Well, Jin doesn't know that she's in league with his enemy. I mean, his enemy is presumably Irenicus. And Bohdi apparently seems to want something to do with Irenicus as well. So, I mean, that's actually one thing that's tempting Jin to accept her offer. Having vampires on his side against Irenicus, maybe. But the real trouble is vampires are clearly evil creatures. She's asking him to commit murder in Aftatfa. He's already ticked off the coward wizards, so he doesn't really want to become public enemy of the state. So what he'd really like to say is give me more time to decide, so they can go and speak to Galen Bale and see what he has to say. Okay, I think, yeah, he's gonna have to decline. I do not trust you or the others, but they are the devil I know. I must decline. That is, hopefully this doesn't involve a massive vampire attack. Right, that is unfortunate. Okay, very well, you may go. You've made an enemy here today, and I will face you on my own terms when the inevitable time comes. Okay. Well, if she attacked now, it's probably a good time. Don't think we rested after the battle at the guarded compound. Anyway, boldly said, creature, yet you do not face us. Jin has been underestimated by far better. You will rue the day of conflict when it comes, I think. Alright, so Chihiro is pretty confident in Jin. And, alright, so Bohdi ran into that compound. Where are we? Okay, enters the lower tombs. That's where Bohdi resides.
Yes? Hmm?
I think we need to get out of here.